Anybody? Anybody? So I ain't gonna start talking till somebody gets on. Let's see. Somebody to show up. How you get somebody to show up? Go searching. Is anybody out there? Hello? Anybody? All right, what's up, folks? I see somebody on. What's up, people? Anybody? Somebody's here. Hello, hello, hello. Look here. So today I was talking about how it was getting released after all those years. Um, I ended up paroling from uh, administrative segregation. Anybody knows that's the hole. I had to do my last 8 months in the hole due to the racial situation and the gang affiliations. But when I got out, it was a shock to the system. Getting out after 12 years, 7 months straight is the world has passed you by. I'm driving from the prison to the bus station and just looking at cars and feeling like I'm in the Jetsons era. And it's like, what's going on? Everything I see, majority of the cars were SUVs. And I'm just like, wow, But this is 2006, and I've been gone for 12 years now. So you got to imagine things was different. Thanks you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Thanksgiving was a good time. You know what I'm saying? I got family. You know what I'm saying? And had a good time. But it's all good. But back to the story. I don't want to get sidetracked. Sorry about that. But so after 12 years and 7 months, I get out and I parole from the hole. No pre-release, no preparation, no nothing. So now my mentality is I just don't want to go back. I want to do something, whatever I got to do. I know, you know what I'm saying, you want something different, you got to do something different. So here I am. It's time to get out, and what I'm saying, I'm willing to do something different. I got out. I got into a drug program. I ended up getting into the Streamview, the Heartland House on Streamview. I'm fresh out of prison after 12 years. I don't have no family left in San Diego. I don't have no place to go. Ain't nobody gonna save me. Ain't nobody coming to get me. I'm on my own. The parole they offer me the usual, you know what I'm saying, we'll set you up in the Coast Hotel. Man, I don't want to, I'm saying, the Coast Hotel is a trap. If anybody knows how it was back in the day, I'm saying, you put me back in a situation where it's drugs and gangs and all this stuff right here at hand. And I'm saying, it's easier for me to get sucked back in and tricked back into the, I'm saying, into the box. So I didn't want that. I wanted to do something different. So I got into the program on my own. Parole, I didn't have to. I got in because I needed a place to stay. So they told me they would help me get a job too. Oh, okay, I'm with this. So I got into the program. And that was one of the best things I did because getting sober, all I ever done, I smoked weed. I ain't never liked alcohol because my father was alcoholic. I ain't never messed with no other drugs because I was scared. I seen what the people I grew up with who ended up, trying it and, what I'm saying, getting hooked and going through the whole addiction process, and then, what I'm saying, picking itself back up and rebuilding a life after, what I'm saying, and then falling back into, and it's sad seeing it. I don't want to do it, what I mean? So I'm gonna do something different. And I know if you want something different, I mean, you got to do something different. So at the time, I was willing. What I mean? Look, I got out of prison with a mentality. I was inside working for pennies. Why can't I work for dollars? I got out on the streets. I got out of prison in 2006. The program, the drug program I was in, got me a job through a temp agency making $10 an hour. I was happy. I'm like, you gonna pay me dollars? I'll work for dollars. I was in prison working for pennies for decades. I'm talking about for 20 years. I was in prison hoping to get a paid job. And and that's just to survive, just so you have your basic necessities. Because like I'm a hustler. I'm not gonna go without. I'm gonna go get it one way or another. You know what I mean? I know how to chase the bag. Now my chase is all legit. You know what I mean? I got a job. I got a good job. You know what I'm saying? I'll be going back to work here soon. This is my second job, you know what I mean? So I'm saying, people hit that like, I'm saying, that thumbs up, hit the subscribe, hit the share. That helps me out. That helps get my numbers up, I'm saying, they paying me now. This is a hustle for me. So, what I mean? I'm gonna be here giving it to you. You know what I mean? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh no, wrong shoulder. There it is. I'm trying to level up, you know. But I'm saying? It's all good. Happy to see everybody. The holidays is good. Man, everything been so nice. I have family. I got family in town, so it's been a good Thanksgiving for me. Had to get my eat on. I think I done gained, I keep trying to lose it, and I'm saying, it keeps finding its way back. But yeah, I got to do a little bit more exercise now. You know what I mean? Because I've been grubbing. All the good food been around, so I've been taking advantage. Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm just talking about back in the day when I got out, because I got out. I didn't have nobody. I didn't have no place to go, and I was in this program, and literally I couldn't even sleep. The first like 2 weeks, I literally, I'm saying, I would get to sleep for like 10 minutes, and then a dog would bark, and I wake up scared, looking around. I wouldn't move because I wouldn't know where I was at. I wasn't in my cell. I'm used to being, in a cell. So now in my cell, I wake up and I'm in this room with other beds and other people, and it's like, whoa. And it takes me a while to register, and then it all comes back. This isn't a dream. This isn't a dream. Because I didn't, I'm saying, I done woke up, I'm saying, in prison, and that dream was so vivid and so real that I'm saying, I woke up like, what? No. So I just didn't want the bubble to bust. But getting out, it wasn't like, I don't know, it was the experience for me. It was hard because I was dealing with a lot. I'm diagnosed PTSD. I'm saying, I got issues like tissues. I've been through a lot, and at the same time, I'm not slow, special, or stupid. So I've adapted to dealing with situations that most people wouldn't be able to, and I had to. I had no choice. But now, I'm saying, getting out is a whole different, I'm saying, monster, because I don't know how to live out here, but I don't want to mess up. If I mess up, what happens? I go back to prison for a life sentence. I don't want to mess up. I'm saying, it's still, I still think about it. It's still in my head. Am I, I'm saying, am I institutionalized? Because I don't want to go back. But I did like 20 years in the California prison system. And, I don't know. The last time I went, I'm not sure if it was because did I have like a situation where I was missing it, or what I mean, I don't know. What I mean, but in here, I'm saying, I'm working on tightening up screws that are loose, because I know I got a couple loose screws. I'm not, what I mean, I'm not above being broken. I've been broken, bent, and twisted, and still here. I'm still here. I figure, I'm saying, the man upstairs kept me here for a reason. So I'm gonna just keep pushing forward, and life keeps getting better. You know what I mean? I can't complain at all. You know what I'm saying? All my family's healthy. Everybody's doing good. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get to see all the family that I wanted to see, but what I'm saying? I got to see a lot of my family this Thanksgiving. So I'm looking forward to the future and being able to get out and do more. And what I'm saying? Because life is opening up. It's so much more opportunity, so many more things to do, so many more things to see. And I'm trying to get out here and live it. Like I said, I sat in a cage for 20 years. I don't want to sit around no more. I don't, what I'm saying, I want to get up, go get out and get something. I want to, what I'm saying, I want to get on the highway and see the country. I want to, what I'm saying, this, United States is a beautiful place. There's so many places I want to visit, and the wife, you know what I'm saying, she wants to see all the national parks. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm still going. You know what I mean? This is just the beginning. You know what I mean? I can't stop, won't stop. People that don't know, you know what I'm saying, man, look, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, you know what I'm saying, somebody kept me here. The Lord kept me here for a reason. Every day I ask him, give me the strength, show me what you want me to do and give me the strength to get it done. And you know what I'm saying, he keeps blessing me. He keeps blessing me. I'm thankful, thankful, thankful. It is a good Thanksgiving. It was a good Thanksgiving. I hope everybody, you know what I'm saying, was able to spend time with their loved ones. So now back to getting out. So now I get out and it's like, I'm in this program, I'm in this drug program, and I got a job. So I'm working 12-hour days. It's like, wow, you know what I'm saying? I'm there. Because at the place I'm working, it's 12-hour shifts. They got me working 12 hours, and then when we come home on the way back, the guy that gives me a ride to work, I gotta go to the federal parole office and sit in the car while he goes in and checks in with his PO after I piss in the cup for him to put in a bottle under his arm. He had a tube that came down his sleeve, and he would just uncork it and squeeze the bottle under his arm and make it look like he was peeing because my pee was clean. His wasn't, but I'm not going to say nothing. The dude got me a job. The dude got me a job at the best company I ever worked for. So, hey, I appreciate you, man. Good looking out. He ended up, you know what I'm saying, falling off on the wayside because, for him, I guess the drugs is more important than anything else. So, but that's choices. Everybody got to make their choices. I'm making better choices. You know what I'm saying, I'm focused on, you know what I'm saying, moving forward. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, step up. If I don't, no one will. But yeah, you know what I'm saying, I'm just thankful, because when I got out, it was hard. I still have issues dealing with being out. But when after you do so much time and you get out of prison, you've been trained. So think about it. So this was 15 years. This was after 15 years in prison. I was trained for violence. In prison, violence is a tool. It's a commodity. Violence is a commodity. You can, you know what I'm saying, you can pay to collect for people. You can, you know what I mean, you can get paid to collect other people's debts. It's a lot. But that's the thing, I don't never want to have to go back to that. I still got, you know what I'm saying, I still got brothers, family members, you know what I'm saying, who's still stuck up in them boxes, in them cages, you know what I'm saying, and I hope you get out soon. And I'm here, you know what I mean, whatever I can do, you know what I mean, the best thing I can tell you, you know what I mean, is make it happen. You can do it if you want it. I got out with nothing. I'm living the best life I've ever lived right now. You know what I mean? I'm doing better than I've ever done. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed beyond belief. Hey, but you know what I'm saying? That's the thing, I'm still working on myself because I still have issues. You know what I mean? I still have problems dealing with certain situations. I'm not good with certain situations. People start, getting loud and, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get out, get away. You know what I mean? Because if I feel threatened, somebody's yelling at me, I'm gonna hit you. I don't know no other way. I mean, if you yelling at me, I'm saying, I'm gonna hit you. So it's, you know what I mean, and that's from, I've been hit first. And it's better when you hit the other guy. If you get into a fight, hit the other guy first. Don't wait for him to hit you. You hit them, and then keep hitting. Don't stop. Because I done been hit first in a fight, and I done hit the person first in the fight. So you know what I'm saying, I've seen both sides, and the better side is always you hit them first, and then don't stop until they can't get up no more. Nah, I'm nonviolent. I'm nonviolent. As long as you don't put your hands on me, I'm good. You know, I'm not I don't want no problems with nobody. You know, I'm gonna be out of the way at home, you know what I'm saying? Uh my mom watching this also. She do believe this is you. She said, "Where is his hair?" Who is that? B. Evans. Who was that? My hair been gone for so long. Bryant. Byron. Nuh-uh. Not Byron. What's cracking, man? You know what I'm saying? We grew up on what almost the same block. You was on Quail, I was on C Street, then I was on Broadway. Man, that's crazy, man. How you doing? Hope the family, everybody doing good, man. Send my love and respect. Where y'all at? Y'all ain't in the city no more, is you? You still in Dago or you out the way? And how is mom's? Anyway, I don't know how long it take, you know what I'm saying? You ever get a chance, get back at me, man. Holla at me, man, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's been a long time, dog. Hope all is well, you know what I'm saying? You know, I send my love, my blessings. Oh man, you know what I'm saying? So when I got out after doing all that time, I didn't know what to do, you know, and everything just fell together. You know, I got into the drug program, first step. Then, you know what I'm saying, they got me the job. Okay, second step. Then, you know what I'm saying, you know, because I had to go about creating a whole new life. I had to go get my birth certificate. I had to go get I went and got a driver's, well, I went and tried to get my driver's license and I failed. I missed too many questions twice. So I said, hold on, you can only do it 3 times and you got to wait 6 months. So I said, hold on, let me go study. Nah, Dago, still mom's tripping. You here? She happy. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm up here, you know what I'm saying, off of college and Streamview, man, in the cut. Tell her I send my love. Hit my thing, you know what I'm saying, later after this, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta touch bases. It's been a long time, dog. Yeah, but so I was starting over from nothing. Had to get the birth certificate so that I could get an ID, get my driver license. I got my ID, and then came back for my license a couple weeks after I did some studying. I think it was like a week or two. But I got my license. I'm rebuilding, starting all over from nothing, and I, you know, within 40 days, my 40th day out, I bought a convertible BMW. I sat in prison. I sat in prison for 15 years. For 3 years, I got out. I got out for 7 months, and then I ended up going back. And then I got sentenced to 9 years, but I ended up doing 12 years, 7 months. And now I just been released and I'm out and I'm in this program and I got a job and I'm trying to do something different. And I'm in the program and then at this program they had this story and it was the head dude of the program. He was telling the story and I heard it 2 different ways. In one story it was a demon, in another story it was a bear. So, you know what I mean? You know, I'm sitting here hearing the story, and that story affected me because I was waiting for, you know what I'm saying, the bear. You know, I kept looking for the bear. I kept going chasing after the bear. You know, that was my life. I went and found a problem. And it was just, you know what I'm saying, is a choice. And you have to learn, you know what I'm saying, you know, what the triggers are, what sets you off, you know, what can keep you away from doing those things. So you got to look at, you know what I'm saying, what's setting it and what's stopping it and figure out what you want to do and what's best for you. Making better decisions in life helps. So now I'm in this program and they're telling me the story, and the story goes like this. There's a guy and he dies. He wakes up in front of the angel, and the angel tells him, "Oh, it's your choice. Go ahead. You can choose." And there's 2 doors, and one door says it's a sign over the top that says heaven. And then he's like, "Oh," and he peeks into the door, and it's heaven, the golden streets and everything, pearly gates, all that. So then he looks at the other door, and it's just a question mark over top of the door. So he goes over to that door, and he opens the door up, and then a demon comes out and mauls him off. And he wakes up in front of the angel again, like he, first got here. And he was like, oh, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. He's like, no, 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 that's fine. It's your choice. Go ahead. So he goes back over and he sees the heaven door and he opens up and it's still heaven. So he looks over at the other door like, wait a minute, man, let me see. So he goes over to the other door. He goes in and opens the other door and a demon comes out and mauls him off. He wakes up dead in front of the angel again. And he's like, what happened? I made a mistake. He's like, no, it's your choice. So he goes and he looks at the heaven door and it's still heaven. He looks inside, it's still heaven. He looks at the other question mark door. Then he opens up the door and there's no demon. And he looks around and then he goes inside looking for the demon. Moral of the story, he was looking for that ass whooping. He was so used to being beat down, he's going to go look for a whooping to make him feel comfortable with what he feels he deserves. I didn't want to feel like I deserved that anymore, so I started doing things differently. And, it's been working out. And I was so scared because everything good was going, I got out, I got a job, I got no program, I got a place to stay, I've got money in my pocket, now I got a car, everything's going so good. I was so scared that something bad was going to happen because so much good had happened, something bad has to happen. It's coming, there's going to be an avalanche, this is going to crush me. And I was so worried about it until this story was explained to me. And then I started realizing, wait a minute, I don't have to expect the worst. I don't have to go looking for a beatdown. I don't have to go looking for, some punishment that I feel I deserve. I choose. I choose. So now I'm choosing to do things that are positive for me, things that are positive for my family. That's what I'm working on. Talk to me. I talk back. Yep. All righty. So, Yeah, Brian, holla at me, man. We're going to touch bases. But, everything been going so good. I just got the call. Food is almost ready. I'm I'm gonna have to hit y'all at another time. See y'all at a later date. Saturday night specials. Check your boy out. I usually go live on Fridays, but I might start doing Saturdays too. So check in with me, tap in, hit that like, subscribe, and share. Tell a friend, get somebody else to go view my channel, man. It helps me out. I'll hit you line. All right, big dog. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay prosperous. Keep moving. Stay thankful.